it many times, but not to a small group of people. We say don't extradite. That's correct. But at the same time, if we don't add to that, don't postpone, they'll do that. They've already postponed from early September to late October. That's 2 months. In late October, we've already heard rumors that they're going to say the 26th and 28th, well, we're not saying that he should necessarily be extradited. We're not commenting either way. We'll decide at Christmas. At Christmas, they'll say the same thing. We can't decide now. We decide at Easter. Every day that goes by, and a team of doctors said this over a year ago, his life is in danger. They said there's an urgent need of medical care in a proper teaching hospital. So that was over a year ago. That he's lived all this time is due very much to, of course, Julian himself and to those of us who boosted his morale. But we don't know that. So they're determined to kill him, either by killing him. It could be euthanasia, it could be mercy killing, but also by not doing anything. All that's necessary for the triumph of evil, good people do nothing. They do nothing that increases his chances of dying. So we must not allow them to say, we are not giving an answer now, we give it at Christmas. Because between now and Christmas, can Julian survive and live that long? So every statement here is correct, but I think it's incomplete. You've got to say, don't extradite and don't postpone. I don't know, maybe the law allows them to postpone indefinitely. But this is murder, okay? So we've got to accuse the High Court of murdering Julian Assange, willy-nilly, despite a crime of omission, letting him die. As I say, it's very clear. If you had a child who wasn't being fed and you didn't feed him, technically you haven't killed the child. But by not feeding the child dies. That seems to be the strategy of the prosecution. So we've got to express our highest contempt for the prosecution, for the High Court. Okay, there's a law against contempt of court, but we're doing that because we're saying the High Court deserves our contempt. There's a precedent, but I was saving it for later on. Those of you who know the history in France of the Jewish officer Dreyfus, in World War, I forget which war it was against Germany anyway. He was accused of giving secrets to the Germans. They wanted to prosecute him, but fortunately, the people who came to his defense were the great French writer Émile Zola, Clemenceau as a politician, and finally, they were vindicated because although they had sent Dreyfus to Devil's Island, French colony, okay, where he really died, you see, they had to free him. So I think the sentiment is true. Of course, we all want Julian free, but if they say, we're not saying extradition or not, but we're going to answer at Christmas, that means they are allowing him to die. So it's even worse than murder in the sense that it's hypocritical, it's pretending they're humane. I didn't do anything to kill your baby, but your baby, I denied the baby food and he was dying. So this is, remember the strategy, they've already done this. I'm not making this up now. September to now to October, are they going to no delays, give an answer? I don't know how we can compel them to give an answer then, but maybe there is human rights laws and there's the United Nations, on the limit of humanity. We've got to insist on this, okay? No delay. A delay, is justice. Delay is justice denied, okay? It's a matter of life and death, okay? Please understand this and say it in court, not just outside, in court, and express your contempt for that court, because we can have contempt for a court that is somehow acting in such a way that Julian may not be able to live much longer, then they are guilty of murder. Murder by omission is still murder.
Thank you. you, Eric. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Eric.